My name is Anita Weikel, and I am the director of the Pennsylvania PTA. Since our inception in 1899, the mission of the Pennsylvania PTA has been rooted in a commitment to advocacy. The PTA speaks on behalf of every child with one voice. We are honored to stand here today and lend our voice to the many parents, students, teachers, administrators, and other organizations to tell the legislator, don't turn back the clock on our kids, fund the formula. For too long, too many parents across the Commonwealth have sent their children off to schools that were significantly underfunded simply because of the community that they live in. Schools that, while striving to do their best, were not always able to provide an adequate education, let alone a cutting-edge education. Due to a lack of fair and appropriate state funding, last year, however, the Pennsylvania General Assembly began to address this inequity by enacting a 6-year commitment to ensure that the state provides its share of the adequate dollars to schools. This was a hard-fought victory by the thousands of parents across the Commonwealth who are members of the Pennsylvania PTA. A victory PTA members cherished because we knew that the state was on the path to correcting nearly 2 decades worth of inequities and that all students would soon have an equal chance to succeed. Now, however, less than 12 months later, some in the General Assembly are poised to abandon the parents, children, and public schools of Pennsylvania by playing shell games with federal funding while drastically cutting state support for basic education funding. This is wrong. Without the proper increase in basic education funding, teaching positions will be trimmed, class sizes will increase, and the quality of instruction will be sacrificed. We need elected officials in Harrisburg to make smart decisions that invest in education. Our children are going to graduate into the most competitive, high-skill economy that any of us have ever known. We need our schools to have more resources, even if it means a state tax increase, so that they can give our children the educational opportunities they deserve and that will prepare them for college and life. The class of 2022 enters kindergarten this fall. There are no do-overs for these children. If they miss an opportunity, it's gone forever. It's critical that Pennsylvania do the right thing and provide these children, and all the children, a quality education every year. I want to borrow the slogan from the United Negro College Foundation that I feel is fitting to every child. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. On behalf of the Pennsylvania PTA, I urge state lawmakers to do what is needed, support a $418 million increase for public school classrooms, and ensure that Pennsylvania continues on the right track for our children. Don't turn back the clock on our children. Fund the formula.